Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Petno, and I am your proud translocator for our new location. So, introducing Boise, Idaho, fly high, fly fishing, and outdoors. So, our new location is going to be specifically where? After all, there is lots and lots of competition in Boise. It is a famous fishing city with lots of rivers and accessible trails. And, well, we are going to be located in the airport itself. No, you did not mishear me, ladies and gentlemen. Fly high fishing is going to be at the Boise airport. So, what is the reasoning behind this? Well, for starters, when people go on fly fishing trips, they might be on business trips and they don't have a lot of time. They're coming from far away. Traveling with fishing equipment is expensive. The bottom line is a lot of our clientele are going to be people who are not full-timers in Boise. They're going to be people who are traveling from all over the place. So ultimately, more than just the fishing, our product is convenience. So when people touch down, they're exhausted from a long flight and they just want to fish, they come to our store before they leave. They get as much stuff as they need. And then as soon as they leave, they have this beautiful canal right outside of the airport, right outside our doors, and they can immediately just get into the fishing, which is helpful, especially if they traveled light. So in that way, we have great advantage over our competitors in that we do not rely on local Boise citizens to stay afloat. So those are the strategic advantages, business speaking. But of course, we at Fly High Fishing care a lot more about our company's employees than the money and then the business itself. So how are we going to ensure that our employees are going to be well provided for? Great question. Well, so obviously many of us are going to have to accompany the companies with the move, which is a big move, and it's a big ask on our behalf for you guys to start essentially a new life. Take your families, just pick up your stuff and start a new life in a new city. Well, here is how I have ensured that you will be provided for in Boise. For starters, there is lots of very affordable housing very close to the airport. If you wanted to, if it's a nice day, you could honestly walk to work. It's that close. There's also, there's sort of medium level income housing. There's also higher level income housing. So all levels of employees are going to be accommodated for and not going to be forced to either live far away or have to live far above their means, which is a very, very significant factor in deciding this move. Additionally, we understand that many of our employees are bringing their families with them. With that said, I can assure you that there is law enforcement. There is a very well-funded fire department as well. There is abundant access to healthcare, lots of hospitals, and just all-around great public infrastructure. But ultimately, for our employees who have families, education. There are lots and lots of public schools in Boise, K through 12, and beyond that as well, we have several institutions of higher learning, whether that be community college or what have you. But we want you to be assured that your family's future will be secured in this new location. And ultimately, we are taking into consideration the values of our company. We are a Christian company. We know many of our employees are Christian. So in considering the new location, we wanted to find somewhere with lots of churches. Boise has lots of churches of all sorts of denominations for our employees of lots of denominations, and we are pleased that our employees will be, their faith will be supported in Boise. All in all, we are confident that Boise is the right location, and we have faith in the future that it will provide for our employees and for our company. Thank you.